Hello, friends. Welcome to Astro Vishaka Astrology channel, where we're going to be discuss various topics of astrology. Today, we are going to discuss about the Mars in Aries, the transit of Mars in Aries, which is happening on 11th of May 2026 till 20th of June 2026. These 30 to 40 to 35 to 40 days are going to be extremely crucial. See, we need to understand what exactly happening during this transit. So when I look at the few months past, 4 5 months, the Mars was going through a difficult times. He first faced in Aquarius with Rahu, which is again his enemy, and then in Pisces with Saturn. This combination is really disturbed Mars. It actually created, so you have been kind of under control of either with Rahu or with the Saturn during the transit. So it's like a dark tunnel, and these few months are very difficult for every individuals who will been very unmotivated or blocked. They feel blocked. Blockage is there, frustration is there, or just drained or burned out. The reason Mars is a planet of energy, and he has gone through a war zone for a long time. He was I first with the Rahu, he's having the challenges, and then obviously with the Saturn. When he is gonna today, he's entered into um, Aries, and this is the biggest shift for Mars in this year. A very looking forward shift, looking forward transit for all of us. So when we look at the hard miles, what we have gone through, especially what we walked through, the difficult times of Aquarius and Pisces, I'll give little detail on the action map, or or a initiative map, or especially on a spiritual map as well for this 12 ascendants. Also, we will discuss how this fourth, seventh, and eighth aspects on the houses he's going to activate and what you need to look forward for. So let's do some retrospective about how we survived on this. So Aries is obviously the Mars is getting very strong in this sign, and the previous experience, especially with the Rahu, is very chaotic one for him. High anxiety, lot of overthinking will have, and health related issues also people have faced. There are thousands of ideas you have been coming out, but not a single one is getting fructified or executed, and the focus was absolutely haywire. The struggle, it was a false start phase. You feel that something I'm going to start new, and suddenly realize this is not working for me at all. And you wanted success now, but the Rahu created a smoke and illusion, and because of that all confusion came during the Aquarius time of Mars. And this was a very difficult time. Anyway, Mars Rahu combination comes, people have a lot of Vispotak yoga kind of a combination where people had a very high anguish or frustration or anxiety level is very high, and there is a kind of political collude in terms of in front of you, and you don't know what exactly happening right or wrong. There are a lot of challenges, especially litigation and all areas people have been faced on. Now, when we talk, Mars came to Pisces as well, when you see that it came with the Mars, Saturn, again another enemy. So when he has finished one war with the Rahu, now he has come in the Pisces, and there is another war with Saturn. It's the exact strong compete. So people have been struggled in their karma career. There have been a lot of sluggishness. There is a heaviness, and Mars is a active plan. He's a warrior, and you put him under the shackle. What will happen? He is not able to move, and Mars doesn't like to be remain very disciplined and controlled. Mars is having his freedom. He needs his freedom, and it was like a walking through mud for a Mars. Saturn is blocking Mars every now and then. People have been struggled in their normal doing activity. Any plan they plan, the execution, it's getting blocked by Saturn. Saying patience, go slow, delay. So all work is getting delayed, and results were very delayed. So many of us, in fact, have given up certain initiatives they planned for. So it was not that you are bad or you are lazy, but it's a waiting time. It is like Saturn said, wait, let your house come, let your transit in Aries come, and the door will open for ample of opportunities. Now I want to understand how whatever this conversation we do all about the Mars in last previous 4 months. This is a most of a past retrogression, understanding what happening in our life. I now want to let's look forward for each ascendant how this is going to create a plan, or what is the action plan you're coming, what is the battle map, what is the battle card you got which you have to drive in coming days. So let's start with Aries ascendant. So past 4 months, Aries ascendant guys very felt invisible and they were very physically weak. They felt physically weak. That is because uh, in previous house it was in the 12th house. Mars was transiting. Mars is there, Lagnesh or ascendant. He has gone into 12th house. 12th house is all about spirituality. 12th house is about loss of ego, and 12th house is all about people just don't want to come in front of people, that like they want to remain in a hidden format, so the isolation and all. And the Mars is not very happy in that area. It's a bandhan for Mars, so he was not very comfortable. So now he has entered into Maris. Now it's a time for Mars. This is a rebirth. Okay, your ascendant come in your first house. It's a rebirth. It's a energy. Regain your energy, confidence, and we need to look at what this Mars are gonna impact in your chart. So let's see, Mars is in the first house. His fourth impact is going to be on your home. You want to control your domestic environment. In last few months you've been going through a challenge, especially on the home front. Things are going to be in a much better way. You will start recognizing the actions with your family members, and you will control the any mess happened in the home, and you'll try to control it. Seventh house is again is a high passion. It's a constant conversation either with the partner or with your spouse, but watch for ego fire with partners. That is what you need to very focused on. Unnecessary conflict, don't avoid the conflicts happening with your spouse, and even in your business, just be cool. Don't have get into a much angry mode with your clients or your partners, your alliances. Don't do that. Just be careful. And eighth house, it is a sudden internal reboot. So health is giving you indication. Focus on your health. Focus on your efforts on your body. You first. Your if your body is a temple, improve it. Everything will fall in place. So, what is the practice we need to do in a spiritual way is that we should be just silence, in the silence, sit on the ground and focus on the energy. I just with the thought that I want to manifest my power back, which I was missing for a long time. And frankly, I will say hit the gym and start 30-day challenge, fitness challenge. This 40 days is going to be awesome for you as far as health is concerned. Let's build it up. Let's build health. If is the first wealth than everything else. So focus on that. Taurus ascendant. In past 4 months, you guys have gone through chaos, followed by social isolation because you yourself gone into away from people. And Aries is going to open the door. Mars is now in your 12th house. Focus shifts to foreign land. You will spiritual healing. These are the areas you want to focus. Now, when we look at the spiritual and any kind of healing is mentioning, it is clearly indicating that you have to look at your energy is going flowing in the right direction. This is where, because up till now the Mars was in your 11th house, 10th, 11th house. Marx worked a lot, so he needs that healing now, because last 4 months you've gone through so much of burnout, especially with your career, with your social circle, too much of giving it to others. That is something really disturbed you, and that is where you need to really come out of it. And in Taurus ascendant, the 12th house is going to be healer. It's going to be place where you need to rest, get your strength back. And what is going to happen as far as which are the houses are going to active is your sibling working hard for the family is very important, which are family behind the scene you need to be involved. Then also you have to focus on your daily routine. Up till now you focused enough on your social action, social circle, working with friend circle and spending time with them. Now it's time to build your strength for the competition, and that is where you're going to face it. in coming days. And also the sudden news about partner's money, you will get something, you will hear something from your partner or your spouse about their money, and all this aspect you will get to know. Now, what is the spiritual aspect coming out of it is that bedtime meditation is very important. Mars is an action item or action planet. In 12th house is more of a bed pleasure or a isolation or a silence, and this Mars is very restless there. So in that case, you need to ensure that you calm your mind before sleeping. Hear some good music and keep yourself very silent, peace. Look for evening peace. That's the place you will love it to have to. Action is that finalize any pending travel or any hidden project you've been planning for a long time. Focus on that, and it will work for you, sure. Gemini Ascendant. Gemini Ascendant is career burdens with no reward. It was gone because you've been waiting for a long, and there is lot of work you guys have done in last few months. Really worked hard to achieve things. So now Aries is coming in the 11th house. This is a house of gain. There's a time for getting the fruits which you have put efforts in last 4 5 months. There's a time to get that money back, which energy you put. So first is divine never allow you to only give you free efforts. There is no free lunches and there is no free karma. So any karmas you do, you will get the fruits. And free lunches means you don't get freely anything. You have to have earn for your lunches. Same way it happens here. So now the speech is going to be very protective about family because Mars is in good condition. He want to protect the family values, your bank account. You will be interested in to know. Your intense focus is going to be on the romance, as well as if the people have already married, they will have focus on kids, their education, and bit of obstacle. We see that sudden victory in a legal or date matter, and that's a great sign because Mars is in your favor. So he want to help you in that because 11th lord is coming into the 11th house, is a fabulous experience. And the 6th house is, which is the eighth aspect goes, is going to be clearing you from all the, it's like a shatruhanta, it's like you killing the, crushing the enemy. That kind of yoga is created, and that's a great information. And chant for the well-being of your social circle, but I will say more for your own desire. You need to be really understanding. Mars create desires, that also understand. You get something, you want something more. And now this is a time you have to focus on building your influential network. Also, there are people who are helping your business. Be connect with them. You've been very busy in your work for a long time, especially in your career front. It's time to spend time with your friends as well. So yes, but don't have too much into conflicting zone. But it is great time for you as far as the social circle is concerned. Cancer ascendant. Past 4 months you've been like very it's a kind of a fear because it was happening in your ninth house and eighth house. You've been very tough for you, very tough for you. And there was no luck. It was totally hidden from you. You feel that your any, if any door is there for luck, it was closed, something like that. You're feeling that. So Aries now, it's like happening in the transit, happening in your 10th house. It is going to be a digbala, that is a directional sim for the strength for the Mars. And at general it will give you a solid progress in your career, and promotion is on cards. Be ready for it. Be ready for additional responsibility, but don't be impulsive at workplace. Your job defines your mood right now, not your home, not your children, not your wife or husband. Your job is going to decide your next 40 days action. High activity, and you might do some of the repair work at home. And you want to now, your career is growing, promotion is happening. Obviously that impact or the efforts are coming, or reflection is coming on your fourth house. Your fourth house is getting improved. You feel good. And there is a current suddenly a mood for I will say a mood for getting into kind of a fun, some enjoyment moment. So it's a great time. Enjoy this period till it lasts. So enjoy this place. uh, be humble, because you will get into authority role, you have some power will come suddenly. Your managers or your mentors or your seniors give you pat on back, and you feel that okay, I'm the one powerful person. But just be humble, and remain with your colleagues, and don't get into any unnecessary fight, because this is a good time, you should be using for good things. Launch your biggest professional idea. This is a time you should put your ideas front of your manager or your seniors, or your father and your seniors at home as well. Okay, this is what I want to do in my life. This is an opportunity. This is finding out a purpose in your career. This 40 days you might get a wow or a eureka moment which you can take it in next level, next league in your career. So this is a good time for planning and execution as well, because divine is around you. He's going to support you. Leo ascendant, like relationship drama. You guys have gone through a relationship followed by financial block and kind of challenges you guys gone through. I'm sorry for it, but yes, this is a difficult task you've gone through. Now it's happening in ninth house. It is a bhagya. It is like for Aries, the ninth house is Aries. Leo ascendant Aries is the ninth house where the Mars, his owner, has come. That means he's going to open your luck. Pandora box of luck is getting opened. What is happening? Higher learning. There is going to be a travel will initiated, probably a long distance travel. Someone want to go a foreign destination and want to go there and just enjoy. This is a time. Please plan. If you have visa or passport ready, keep it ready. There's going to be a higher learning. You might meet a guru during travel, someone who will give a idea which will change your life, transform you. Aspects are there. The fourth house is spending on spiritual growth or travel. Someone may plan to go to Tibet, or someone will go to Tirupati. Don't know. Wherever they can go and they will find some fabulous idea. Which, because why I am telling you all this, because Aries is where you self present, so that is your self is opening up. So when if Leo ascendant's ninth house is open, that means his self has opened for the higher wisdom. This is a time some spiritual connections, and guru might give you a solid mantra which you please recite. I am telling you, this could be a opener door opener for spiritual path. Intense marketing and communication you will do. You will also do well. Self brand, you will put lot of efforts, and there is a situation in the living condition will improve, because you probably have a vehicle, you buy a vehicle, or you something like you home, you renovated your home, something like that can happen in your home. Visit temple. This is a fabulous time to visiting your religious places and fix your ambition. Go and do the sankalpa at temple. Tell priest, I want to do this sankalpa. This is what I want to achieve, because God has just given you clearly saying whatever you ask for, you will get it. So ask good things, good karmas. So plan a long distance trip and visit temples, and maybe you join some masters. Like example, someone is graduate and you want to do masters, you want to do something specialization in the course, a short executive program. This is a time you should go for it, because the Mars, when will enter in the next phase into the Taurus, you are gonna grow much faster. So this is a time, is a preparation, so use that. Virgo ascendant, it's like messy health routines. You've been gone through a challenge, demanding partners, the payments been stuck if you're in a business. Lot of challenges you've gone through, and there is a lot of disappointment, especially on your daily routines. You've been wanted to do many things, but Saturn also sitting with the Mars, he's not allowing to get into that. Some kind of lethargy has come to you. Now Mars has entered into the eighth house. Guys who are in the eighth house Mars, and that to his own house for Virgo ascendant, imagine what will happen. This person is going to get into occult. He will get some idea or some research which is done to know about what is going to happen, something new technique or new solution you will find in the astrology, and you will be, and also you will start dealing your taxes, your finances, your others finances, managing the other finances, something you will do on that. By the way, it's eighth house coming in, the eighth lord coming into eighth house is not that bad. Don't take it otherwise, because he's directly connecting you to second house. He's giving you income. He's also connecting your um, gains. So what is happening? This eighth house is gonna open action on increasing your bank accounts. Aggressively, you should secure your future gains. You also have get some kind of a challenge, especially on inheritance. But what I see, there is an amicable solution will also come out. Yes, don't be impulsive, because wherever Mars go in a transit, he makes you to take certain quick decisions, and which is not the right thing, because you need to keep little patience to understand the situation and nitty-gritties and documentation, and then you based on that you take a call. Sudden change in siblings life can also happen. You find something is happening in sibling life. uh, Also practice pranayama, because this is a time, this is a mantra. Mars is mantra, Mars is chanting, Mars is something which is giving you energy through chanting. See, all Mars in the eighth house for the Virgo ascendant, start doing sadhana, start doing siddhi. There is a high possibility some mantras related to any deities you follow may suddenly get active, like Ganesh mantra or Hanumanji's mantra, or maybe any other mantra which you are really looking forward for. It might get active. So use it wisely. This is a fabulous time to develop your inner course on our inner core, to focus on getting on a spiritual path. Any spirituality is not just while it is the end in the 12th house. Eighth house is initiation, Mooladhara chakra. If you know, the first chakra in the Kundalini sits in the eighth house, and that is where the Mars, the Ganesha, is going to play a wow big role in that, and you should focus on that. So that's for the Virgo ascendant. Audit your finances, insurance. Also do it. If you're not done, do the insurance. Not for bad. It's for long-term insurance. Good for us. So do that. Libra, you are been having a lot of creative blocks because Mars was transiting in the fifth house. Your daily course are getting hit by that. You've been had a fight in your love life as well. There could be little bit challenge. We cannot deal. While it's a friendly sign, still Saturn was setting is blocking it, and there is an unnecessary tug of war happening between Saturn and Mars. Now the seventh house it's going to be a high voltage energy. So it's like you are into a partnership. You will build that partnership. Career will be pushed very aggressively, and you will look forward to professional stability. And there are others who are challenging you to grow. There could be some challenges, but overall it's going to be great. And there's a sudden shift in the family wealth, as well as you have to be little bit careful in your speech. You need to be very clear, and that is the reason chant Om Shanti, or maybe Om Namah Shivaya to cool down the heat or in the relationship. You cannot have fight with your, especially on the finances, with your loved ones. That is not at all acceptable. That you need to resolve this amicably with a very cool mind, and keep your head cool and handle this. Form a new business. Business for business is going to be fabulous. You focusing on business, it will work. With your spouse, your energy is going to get into that. Probably you both will hit the gym together, and probably start working together, or doing a yoga together, getting a yoga teacher and doing yoga together, or maybe going for a long walk. These are good things. These are synergy between the family, between the spouse. Relationship, seventh house is very, very crucial. We all focus on our career, we all focus on finance. Marriage is also equally important. If you believe in that, marriage makes life easy. So ensure that this is a good time, you build it up in a right manner, but use it in a impulsive means energy manner, where you increase your energy going through exercise or walk or a running. Kind of you can jointly, this can increase the affection between the couple. So that you need to focus on that. Scorpio ascendant. Scorpio ascendant. This was Mars is into. It's frozen your joy. It's not allowing you to go anywhere, and you've been very restless for a long time. And now Aries is, it is coming in the sixth house. It's enemy destroyer, and it is victory is in the health and debts. So Mars is now in the sixth house, which is your daily routine. I am telling you, you guys, just doing exercise, your job, things will remain in much better condition. Protecting your long term path, and also your internal fire you need to focus on, because that is the fears you are having. Any fear about anything, it can create a unnecessary challenge. Total personal rebirth, I will say that to you. For you guys right now is Mars coming into sixth house, sixth lord coming into sixth house. Good for profession, good for job, and you will doing good your job. You're doing very aggressive and very active in your work. But just be careful on not get into any kind of health issues, because Mars again is a karaka for blood pressure or sometime heat problems and all, because of fire element, and he's coming into the fire element. It can create a little bit of this kind of challenge. uh, Start focusing on your health, and start reciting Hanuman Chalisa or Bajrang Band, whichever you love. It's a fabulous shlokas and the fabulous mantra. You will find your energy source is increased in tons. You will not even realize. Hanuman Jayanti is coming, is very nearby. It's a time to spend time, start surrendering to Hanumanji. I am telling you, Hanumanji or Kartikeya, whosoever you love the god, who is a Mars god, or Narsimha, it's fabulous. These are the deities can take you, and these are the deities can quickly shower their blessings quickly within fraction of time. It's not that they're gonna take a long time. So use that wisely. This time is spending time doing the chanting and also doing the exercise, keeping a watch on the health. These are the areas Scorpio guys are to take care of it. But otherwise, it's a great time. No one can fight with you this time. You are like a you enemy comes, you can crush him easily. That's the story. Clean your workspace. Start doing some of the detox as well. It's a great thing doing detox of your office place. You detox it from there. Just don't get into a routine. Change the routine little bit, make it more aggressive. If you are reaching morning, suppose at 10 o'clock in the office or 9:30 in the office, maybe half an hour reach early. You will see the experience. Early going, early risers always have a great experience. And start early from office. Hit the gym. Go and spend time. Go for a walk. Go for running. I'm telling you, at night you will have a very peaceful sleep, because Mars is also looking at your 12th house. It's looking your first house, and it's also looking at your ninth house. So don't get into conflict with your father. That's where also point we're into pointing it out. So issues can happen, but these are temporary problems. And one of the philosophy always keep in mind that any problem come, it will go. It will not remain with you. You will solve it for sure. Now let's stick to the Sagittarius ascendant. It's a direction let's travel. Domestic worry was there for last 4 months. You've been very concerned about everything. It was going through your fourth house, and Saturn was present there. You've been very struggling to handle your daily course at home. Your challenges in your studies also been there. And I'm not sure how the family life was going through. It was not a very good experience. Now Mars is coming in the fifth house. Fifth house is Purva Punya. What else you want? The Purva Punya planet of Sagittarius ascendant, or the fifth house, is coming into the fifth house. Your Purva Punya is going to activate now 45 days, 40 days. Just focus on that. Mantra, Mars, fifth house is a mantra chanting. Start doing mantra. Love your mantra. Whatever mantra you do, do it. Give it like you do 108 times using the bits, or by hands. Keep doing that. This is a time, whatever mantra you do, that is going to open your gains, and that is open your spiritual path as well. So it's a fabulous time. There is a emotional uncertainty or in emotional security challenge was there, and that you will handle it now. Meeting with powerful and energetic people, focusing on gains, this is going to happen for you. Anyone is really planning a sudden spiritual realization can happen. For Sagittarius ascendant, Mars Dasha, Mars Antardasha is a time, if it is coming later part of your life, be ready. A spiritual awakening can happen. That's a fabulous thing because your spiritual happening is through the mantra. Use this fire and do this mantra sadhana and launch a creative project. You feel you want to do something in the creative on you start like the YouTube channel. Maybe start that. You will have success in that. Capricorn ascendant, like unstable money, you have been going through a failed communication, there are some small challenges you are going through. Now the Aries is it's happening in your fourth house, and focus is going to be on your home, property, and of your mother. Take your mother's time. It's where you spend time with her. You want to control and rule the home. That is the point you are looking at. Mars is in the fourth house. He is in own house. Even if there is a conflict, people will accept your thoughts. People will, your family will start supporting you to your ideas, and they will really work with you. Your work status becomes very visible, and there is sudden changes in your groups. Your friend circle might change. Some new people will get added into your social circle. See, one thing I will tell you, Capricorn ascendant, you are the challenging area is your social circle. Why? Because the Scorpio in the 11th house. The friends you get more of a very secretive or a very not over they're not very opening in their conversations and all. This is a time probably you will have some experience, especially on the social circle. And fix something which is like broken at home. Focus on your home energy, build that energy. Kitchen, Mars also talks about kitchen. You utilize the kitchen, and that way you can do that. Aquarius ascendant, it's a personal restlessness and stagnant wealth was there. But now the Mars is coming in third house. It's like you have fearless communication, you have courage, you want to start something new because third house is all talk about new skills, new initiatives, new efforts, and you want to use that time wisely and discipline on focus on your daily routine. Now it's time because the courage has come. Courage will only will come if you follow the discipline. It is not that you feel courage for a moment and then you again sit doing nothing. So it will be time to focus on your daily routine. It is a time where you focus on your initiatives. It is a time to focus on your skills. And there's going to be a possibility with your mentors. You probably have some kind of a debate or some question like the ideas which probably your mentors will say something to you, you may not accept it, or your guru as well. If you are learning, your guru also can be there is a differentiation on the point. You want to be very impulsive, but still say don't insult your gurus or mentors. They are guru, and this is a one of the area you need to be very remain very clear and yes, that's what I wanted to say. I'm not able to remember the word. And there is a sudden transformation in the role also. There is a possibility there is a work profile may change for you. They may give additional responsibility. Don't expect any returns, but they might be giving additional responsibilities to you. Use your words to help others. Communicate, stand for others. Those who are your people, you want to stand for them, do that. And start writing. Whatever you want to do, something you write, your thoughts, your ideas. I know it's an area of Mercury or Jupiter, but I still want you to write something, your ideas, because this time you whatever ideas you will get probably will start you a new initiative in your life. This will be a good I will say reckoner, ready reckoner can be available for you in future. Pisces ascendant, bad dreams, very high expenses. Mars is going. Mars is like I will say physical weakness was there, but now the Mars is coming in the second house. There is an intense focus on wealth. There is going to be a family speech. You want to sit together and discuss some critical initiative in your home, something new initiative. So Pisces ascendant, anyone planning for baby, I am telling you it's time. Why? Because Mars's fourth aspect is on the fifth house, and Jupiter is also transiting into fifth house from June onwards. There is a possibility your partner or you yourself may conceive. It's a five opportunity. This is where a good soul can come in your life. And second house is getting active means there is going to be addition in the family possible. Either the one is getting married or someone having a child or baby, possibly, could be. So efforts in learning skill to make money, dealing with joint assets and taxes, there is required a lot of hidden aspects are coming out, and sudden shift in your spiritual path. You want to think about it, you probably review on the spiritual aspect. And best is start doing mauna, silence, it to save your energy, because the second lord has come into the second house. There is a lot of communication is going to happen, energy is going to be very high. So to save your energy is, see, Mars is, again I will tell you, while it is there, your aura is also getting developed through Mars. So very important to protect your Mars. While people, Venus shines you, but Mars is giving you aura. So Mars is very, very important in your life. Your aura is something which will decide your energy is having a positive energy, negative energy, that something will come out of it. So Mars is very important. Now let's talk about what kind of we can look at. So you understood what is happening, especially all the ascendants happening. The effects gonna be there. But I think one of the remedy I feel that Hanumanji, Tuesday, fast Tuesday. If you feel that Mars is not helping me or you're facing some challenges, and physical movement is absolutely mandatory. Don't let this fire steer. The fire is from belly. Let it come out, and then it gives you energy, and that energy will take you long places which you are not able to achieve. Someone want to like achieve a top of a mountain. Mars is a planet. Even you, the energy is required. You want to, someone want to go like 200 steps to reach God's feet or temple. Do that. That's a time you should utilize this. As much as your body get into that fire will, in normal condition the person may not reach to that distance. With the Mars is if helping you, you can actually go far. And that is the best part of the Mars. And hope this Pisces fog has created for a long time many people, but now it is moving to Aries. Is a fabulous time, and I am telling you, use this time wisely, and don't get into any kind of social information and all so many things. Focus on yourself. Body is first. Body is your first temple. If you make it right decisions on that, you will do well. So hope you like my analysis. If you like my analysis, please like this video. And if you also subscribe my channel, if you're not, you're a regular watcher, if you're a watcher, please do subscribe my channel. That's a big help you're giving it to me. And do share with your friends and family who are really interested to know about Mars transit. And thank you so much and have a great day. And I can see there is a Bangalorean 99 thanks. Idol Miss Perez. Okay, thank you so much. You're a Scorpio ascendant, so I hope you got your views. And thank you, Perez and Bangalorean. You are a regular watcher, so thank you so much for taking your time. Thank you.